Hi, I'm Jocelyn. Today we're doing a fun project. It's vegetables. It's called vegetable cabbage, in fact. And it's on page 534 of Fast Easy Vegan. So let's go. It's really a simple recipe. How unusual for me. What we want is to shred up a half a cup of cabbage. And we want, the recipe called for 2 onions, and I'm just not in the mood. So I just did 1 onion, because that's just me today. I just wanted 1 onion. Even though my recipes, I have to admit, are really good and they work. I was going to have this recipe actually, because I was thinking this recipe is basically cabbage with spices and stuff. And I was thinking to pair it with, we had burrito bowls last night, so rice and beans with stuff. And we have a lot of, that's one of my favorite dishes, by the way. We have a bunch of rice and beans left over, so I thought that would be good as a side to the vegetables. I can hear the onions sizzling up a little bit. Let me just, a couple of drops of water, just so they get the idea. Maybe a little bit of salt. And what we want to do, we want to wilt this, the onion first. It doesn't have to be browned or anything like that, but you want the sugars developed, which means that it should be soft and translucent before we go on to the next step. So the onion is soft, and it's ready to take the next step, which is a can of diced tomatoes. I really like petite diced tomatoes because, I don't know, the small bits, I just like it. It's more than aesthetics. I just like getting a small bit of tomato in my mouth rather than this big bite of tomato. Silly maybe, but that's me. All right, so as that heats up, let's put our cabbage in. I think I've said this before, but cabbage is about my favorite vegetable. I just really love it. Fermented cabbage, aka sauerkraut, is the best probiotic on the planet. Did you know that? You probably did. You probably know a lot more than I do. Okay, so 2 or 3 cloves of garlic right there. Whack. A tablespoon or so of grated fresh ginger. Half a teaspoon of red pepper flakes. Half a teaspoon of coriander. That's another word for cilantro. This is the ground seed. So coriander powder. And I know that looks like caraway, but it isn't. That's cumin seeds. They're wonderful. You know, I'm not much of a fan of cumin. It just always tastes like funky socks to me, except in beans. And oh, I love it. You've got to have cumin in beans. It's funny, isn't it? And that said, I love cumin seeds. And in fact, if you ever make your own tortillas, corn tortillas, sprinkle some cumin seeds in the dough before you start flattening them, and you'll be really glad. A little bit of lime juice, a little bit of cumin seed. And that is a delicious tortilla. Maybe I'll make tortillas with you one day, if you're interested. But I don't do it, I'm not clever. I don't have the practice that those ladies have of making perfect tortillas. I have a tortilla press. And that works too. Fresh tortillas are wonderful. So this is our dish. It's very flavorful. But obviously not a one-pot dish, all right? This is part of a plate. That's why I thought of doing this. I thought perfect way to use up my leftover rice and beans. So that's what we're going to have for dinner tonight. I wish you could come eat with us. Maybe someday you could. I would love that. Talk to you soon. Oh, wait.
That was easy.
See you soon.